Well, good morning, YouTube. It's actually about 5:30 in the evening, Monday evening, the day after the Thunder Beach Rally concluded. And I think we're getting ready to head out. We spent today taking care of some business. We actually had to mail in our ballots because we don't know for sure we're gonna make it home in time to vote next week. So we went ahead and did all that today, had to have them notarized, mailed them all in. And we got breakfast, we did a little bit of shopping. Now we're filling up Goliath's water tank before we leave Frank Brown Park, and we are headed towards Texas. Texas bound, westbound and down. Guys, we haven't made it real awfully far yet. We're at mile marker 70, well, exit 70. Here just before Pensacola, a little ways before Pensacola, whatever. And I was thinking about making it to the Bucees before we got fuel, but then I didn't think I had enough. And I'm glad I stopped and I pulled the caps off and I looked. I mean, it's pretty low down there. We've only got like 100 miles until the Bucees, give or take. I'm just guessing, don't quote me on that. But I didn't want to chance it. So we stopped at the Loves here. All we're doing is getting fuel, and then we're going to fly to the Bucees. We're going to stop there to get snacks. They figured it out. We stopped at the Bucees. Well, boy, is it noisy in here. I guess they're doing some kind of construction right over there. Yeah. Together. I got it. 2 of those dudes. All right, guys, this time we actually got out pretty cheap. It was like 43 bucks for everything. I think that's the cheapest Buc-ee's visit I've had in a long, long time. But that's partly due because just before we left Daytona, I spent $240 on beef jerky from Wes and Cindy. So I didn't have to buy any beef jerky here. All right, guys, about 9:30 p.m. We are done with our grub. Jessa went for a long walk. I think we're gonna get back on the road. Still don't know how far we're gonna go today, but I'd like to at least get the rest of the way through Alabama and possibly through Mississippi, at least get into Louisiana someplace before we park. But ironically, we ran into a friend here as we pulled in. And if you guys remember at the Deadwood three-wheeler rally, there's a pinstripe artist, and she also does glass etching and airbrushing and all kinds of stuff. But her name is Sarah, and she's a fantastic artist. But as we whipped into the parking lot, she was literally standing out there inside of her car. Hi, Sarah. All right, guys. It's about 3:15. We are in, I don't know what the town is. It's exit 64 in Louisiana. So we're only 64 miles from the Texas border. I ended up going a little further than I thought. I really thought when I ate that burrito at Bucees, I really thought it was going to put me in a carb coma, half an hour, 45 minutes later. And it didn't. I felt pretty good. It wasn't until the last 20, 30 minutes or so I started to feel tired. We were going to stop back at the I'm not saying it right, Welcome Center. But coming over the bridge, we can see it. And man, it was packed full, so we didn't even bother to try it. So we just kind of kept on going. And just, like I said, when you run this late at night, it's challenging to try to find places to park. Luckily, we found a spot here at this truck stop. Never been here before, but this is where we're calling the night. I'm not going to end the video here, though. We'll see you in the morning because I don't feel like editing. As I do a quick post-trip inspection here, make sure everything's good as we park and before I go to bed. We didn't film a lot coming across Alabama and Mississippi. When we left the Bucees, it started to get a little bit foggy. Once we hit the Mississippi border, it was like smoky and foggy, and then heavy patches on and off. And it's been not bad fog, but just like humidity enough that you could see it kind of thing. And of course, the roads through Louisiana are just awful, beating the crap out of us. I'm glad we're almost out of it. But Texas isn't much better going through Beaumont, to be honest. But yeah, it just wasn't a whole lot to see, so I know this is relatively short. But we'll do some more in the morning. Or afternoon, whenever we wake up. Well, good morning again, guys. Wow, look how empty this place is this morning. Well, yeah, it's still morning, technically. All right, so it's actually about 1:45 I've been up since about 10:30. Remember, we pulled in 3, got to bed about 4. I have never been to this truck stop before. It's a Jennings Travel Center. It's a ShopRite. Not familiar with them, so I'm going inside to see what they've got for coffee, or if I need to brew it in Goliath. Now, I think for the most part, I actually slept pretty good last night. It was cool. Kept the windows open, had the ceiling fan going. Wasn't too bad. It's going to get up into the 80s today, but so far it's still pretty nice. All right, looks like they've got community coffee, which is usually pretty decent, but I don't see any International Delight French vanilla creamer. If they do have a French vanilla creamer, hopefully it's decent. So as I sit here making my coffee, I keep getting the feeling that somebody's standing over my shoulder, and in the corner of my eye, I keep seeing that dude's right there, messing with me. All right, guys, exactly 1 p.m. and I think we're ready to roll. I put this thing in gear. We're gonna head out. end of the Boulevard Peninsula, and here there's a ferry. So those of you that are new to the channel, yeah, we're gonna put this big son of a gun on a boat. The boat, but we almost didn't make it. For some reason, they weren't going to let me on. I got scared for a moment. Boy, is it windy. It's terribly windy. All right, for some reason this time, they were trying to tell me that there's a 65-foot limit on length and a weight limit. It wasn't allowed on there. But we've been doing this for 5 years with this truck now. Once over, once back, so twice a year on this ferry, and it hasn't been a problem. And there's Galveston right over there. You driving, Jessa? You driving? All right, well, it's about 4:45 p.m. and we're here in Galveston on 23rd Street. The light right there is Seawall, where we'll be setting up tomorrow. Now, it was a little bit challenging to get in here because this Explorer was here, that one. And these cars back here, so I had to parallel park it. Lucky with Talons' help, he kind of guided me in the back, so it all worked out very well. And we're in the spot. All right, guys, and the Rick Rat crew just pulled in just a few minutes after we did. Got parked, we had a short conversation. And Talon and I have unloaded our 3 bikes because it's Tuesday. So we got to find a taco joint around here. There's got to be one somewhere around here. Just don't know where yet. But Katie's looking it up, finding a good place to go. All right, guys, so this is where we're gonna sit until tomorrow. So we're gonna go out and try to get some tacos, I think. And then tomorrow morning, they will block off the street right here, which is Seawall Boulevard. And then we will be able to pull our truck into the intersection. We're usually right underneath the stoplight. So if you were to come down 23rd Street and drive straight, you would drive right straight into our service area. That's the plan anyway. Sometimes it moves a foot or two here or there. We'll find out more in the morning. All right, guys, so we rode across to the other side of the island, so we're not far from the Strand, Mechanic Street, that whole downtown kind of area. Taco joints right on the corner. All right, Tex-Mex, Tequilos, Cantina. Hopefully they got some good tacos. All right, guys, dinner was fantastic. I wish I'd have known this place was here before. It was really, really good. We're gonna have to make sure that next year we get here early enough on Tuesday to hit this place again. A lot of times we don't pull in until late on Tuesday. Anyway, guys, I think it's gonna end this video. Tomorrow is setup day here in Galveston, our final rally of the season. So we'll see you then. So I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time we see you, keep those engines running.